Shot comes in from Roboff. Oh, what a save from Munoz. It was just dipping into that top corner. Ava Roboff and back in the starting lineup for Portsmouth. Saw Munoz just a yard or two off her line. But Munoz read it, fingertips it over the bar. Oh, and from the corner, it would appear that Portsmouth have taken a shock lead. The corner caught out the Palace defence and the Palace goalkeeper. And this is exactly the start that Crystal Palace did not want. Meg Hornby with her 8th goal of the season, an impressive tally for a struggling side.
Not a great start from Palace at all, and I think, you know, the nerves and the anxieties do creep in, but it's what they can do now. Is
there an immediate response with Wharton? Still Ashley Wharton, lays it across. Oh, what a save by Gray! A brilliant save, end-to-end stuff in the early exchanges here. Gray again with the fingertips. Oh, and another block! Goalmouth scramble. And Portsmouth survive. It was Abby Larkin who forced the initial save out of Gray.
That's a really great response from Palace. I mean, it obviously feels like a mistake in allowing that goal so easily, but you see Ashley Wharton here on that lovely little cutback, and it looked like it was just going to be quite an easy slot home, but Gray did so well to get her body in front of that.
Here is Blanchard. Blanchard tries to play it off the outside of her left boot. It's Wharton. Again a save. Well, in fact, I think it must have flicked off the base of the post because it's a goal kick.
Wharton, I think, should have probably done a little bit better with that, but it just nicks the post and go out. But it's a real good sign of intent from Palace to try and equalise things really early.
I do wonder how Portsmouth feels the fact they don't get the chance to play off Leicester, the bottom club in the WSL, do, but Portsmouth go directly down, even though BWSL 2 is also expanding to 14 teams. Oh, lovely ball through to Blanchard. Blanchard takes her time to wait for support. Finds Sharp. It flicks up off the boot of Wilding. It's with Sharp once more. Molly Sharp brings Palace level. What a response from Crystal Palace. 7 minutes after going behind, Molly Sharp hits the goal, which renews their hope of promotion to BWSL.
Oh, you could feel it building. Palace were trying to do their absolute best to get the equaliser as soon as possible, and great ball there in to get Blanchard involved in the play, and you know, she sees that cut back just on the edge of the box. Molly Sharp's great movement, trying to get that first shot away, and then she follows up, and that's the work rate that Molly Sharp delivers. She's never content if it's been saved. She'll go and go again until that ball is in the back of the net.
Here's Blanchard. Lovely footwork from Blanchard, who goes, hits the bar, goes from distance, and it almost drops in. What a goal that would have been to take the lead for the first time this afternoon, but not quite inches away.
I was just about to criticise Blanchard there for running into a bit of space. I know she's got some great feet and she adapted that great footwork there, but I thought that was a bit speculative, but it did just dip and hit the crossbar. But, you know, we did see Molly Sharp on that right-hand side calling out for the ball to try and cross it over where there was more space. But credit to Blanchard for taking the shot, because it was inches away from being 2-1.
Blanchard again with the layoff, and the shot comes in, fingertips away by Gray, who's having a splendid afternoon between the posts for Portsmouth. And Blanchard finding that pocket of space now.
That's a great save there by Gray. She had a couple of players in front of her there. She didn't have a long time to react to that one, so credit to her for parrying that out.
And what a shot that was, just flicking off the crossbar. Here's Howard. Howard squares it, tries to pick out Blanchard, back to Howard into the side netting.
That's really great play there from Howard. She's doing her absolutely best to keep to the last minute of being onside, and she does just that.
Low ball in towards Larkin, can't quite bring it under control. It's back to Brown, looking for an instant impact. Still only 18, on loan for the season from Chelsea. Described by Sonia Bonpastor last Sunday as one of the greatest young talents in the country. She's not started a game for Palace. It's her 10th appearance from the bench. Lovely ball through by her there to Wharton, who takes it beyond Gray. Ashley Wharton puts Crystal Palace into the lead. A win will guarantee them promotion back to the BWSL. And for the first time this afternoon, they have the lead.
Oh, Lola Brown, I mean, just saying how confident and calm and collected that she'll need to be in this game. And, you know, Wharton still has a lot to do. She's kind of slightly off balance, but she puts the ball into the back of the net. That is an absolutely great start for Palace. It's definitely been the drama that you want in this game, for sure.
It really has, and here's Brown again, the half-time substitute, who set up the goal, which is taking Palace into the top flight. She's found Wharton again! Oh, it's sensational from Lola Brown and Ashley Wharton. A telepathic understanding between the pair. 2 assists from Brown, 2 goals from Wharton in the opening 10 minutes of this second half. But what a ball from Lola Brown.
Such an impressive pass. She really looked up. She saw exactly where Wharton was. That is a pinpoint accuracy pass.
Wharton on a hat-trick. Will she return the favour to Brown? Doesn't quite pick her out. Finds Howard instead! Kirsty Howard surely confirms Crystal Palace's place in the Barclays Women's Super League. The Scotswoman has her 8th league goal of the season. Sharp shooter Kirsty Howard is at it again. And Crystal Palace now lead 4-1.
This is such a strong bit of distance now that Palace have created between Portsmouth, and massive shout out to Ashley Wharton, who's pretty much been a critical part of every single one of the chances that she's either scored or assisted in this game.
From the corner, it's come all the way. Again putting Inez under a bit of pressure, but she's responded well on that occasion. One of Meg Hornby's danger corners once more, but Inez gets that one away, and you have to credit Amy Everett for the block actually on that Shepherd shot, which led to the corner as Blanchard stayed on side. The flag's not gone up. Can Blanchard make it 5? She does! Annabelle Blanchard, on the day she was celebrated for making her 100th appearance last week, a game in which she scored in. She's on target once more.
That is an amazing counter-attack there from Crystal Palace, and a massive solo effort there from Annabelle Blanchard. She still had a fair bit to do to try and shrug the defenders off, and that's a great pass in there. She just about managed to keep on side, and you can see her looking a little bit at the flag there, but managing to roll past Gray, who's had an absolutely outstanding game.
Well, Lola Brown, oh, what a ball from her to Wharton. I mean, Palace fans will have watched much more of Lola Brown than I have this season. This is her 10th appearance from the bench. She hasn't started a game, but I can't believe she's made an impact quite as great as this in her season on loan at Palace. Important player though she's been, she just seems to have found an extra gear this afternoon.
You can tell that she's really, really enjoying herself.
Here she is again with a cross to Hughes. A 3rd assist from Lola Brown, and Elise Hughes with the header, a fairy tale header given what happened to her the last time Palace were promoted.
She's been absolutely unreal. I mean, Elise Hughes only on the pitch for a number of minutes, but she's so good at those aerial battles, and you can see there she knew exactly where the ball was going to be. Another pinpoint pass from Lola Brown, quickly turning into the Crystal Palace super kid. I mean, everything she's touching at the moment turns to an assist. She's been absolutely phenomenal since she came on.
Oh, lovely ball from Blanchard. Larkin's got on the end of it, but can't find the back of the net.
Yeah, I think the keeper did well there to come out super early and try and read that ball. I think she knew there that she wasn't going to get to it, but it was just a bit of a tough pass, but she'd done her best there to try and make herself as big as possible and narrow that angle for Abby Larkin.
In the 7th minute of added time, can Palace find their 7th goal of the afternoon and just put the icing on the promotion cake? In comes the corner. Gray plucks it out the air, and Junior Kings blows the full-time whistle. Crystal Palace are heading back to the Barclays Women's Super League. 370 days after they were relegated. They are going back up in style. 6 of the best, 6 scintillating goals. A half-time substitution that was a masterstroke from Joe Potter as Lola Brown came on and quickly set up 2 goals for this woman, Ash Veerden, one of Palace's most dangerous players of the season. Goals and assists coming every week from Ash Veerden. Joe Potter, in her first season as Crystal Palace manager, will lead the promotion party